I was at a loss of words and couldn't come to understand how I was nothing but a coward, that my only friend, Alphaba Throb, was dead, all because of me. My actions resulted in where I am today, all because I fell into the wizard's vile trap and I got myself together, wiping my tears off and heading into my magical bubble of pink and ready to embrace for the worst to come. As I went to arrive at Munchkinland amidst the beautiful sea of tulips and people shouting and celebrating that the Wicked Witch was gone and no longer a threat, I arrived putting myself together, including popping my bubble, putting on a smile to mask up how I feel and tell the truth. The unsettling truth is that I don't want to.
Fellow Aussians, let me set the record straight. Yes, the Wicked Witch of the West is dead.
To outlive the lies that have been created by distorting the truth to fit a disgusting and dehumanization narration, something that I cannot bear witness anymore. To rejoicing of the lies, then hearing the truth and being angry about the truth, shattering your thoughts and expectations. Before I could take part in those horrific visions of truth twisting, one person who was a child asked me, "Why does wickedness always happen?" I step back and have the urge to tell them the real story, but simultaneously I can't break the promise that Alphaba and I made back at her tower before she melted into nothing but a puddle. That question she asked was intriguing, asking me why wickedness brews in the world.
Or do they have wickedness thrust upon them? After all, the Wicked Witch had a child.
It leads to a flashback of Melina cheating on her husband with the Wizard of Oz through the mixer she had of the green elixir she drank, and one thing led to another. The unfortunate birth of Alphaba Throb, causing a huge scene in the hospital, causing objects to float things up in the air. Her father deems her uncanny and a menace, while Dulce Bear in pity reassures the Green One that she'll take care of her and not let anyone lay a finger on her. Alphaba's childhood wasn't good, to be exact, after the death of her mother while Nessa was still very young, and showing her the book, a pop-up picture style book, mesmerizing the story of Oz and the wizard himself. She was being bullied by a bunch of children, poking fun at her directly for the color of her skin, defending her sister, but her father wasn't supportive, but deeply ashamed of what thing he bare witness to in the world. Nevermore, she was directed to a life full of discrimination and racism. All she ever wanted to be accepted for who she is, not to be made fun of, nor to be told to be quiet and tell them to go back to what position she was in. The flashback faded away, still in tears, trying to reason with the Munchkins, and they didn't care or even listen to me. Next, they brought a large wooden statue of Alphaba while wielding her broomstick and bringing it to the middle of the village, and I was given a torch in honor to burn it while a sign on it read, "Kill the witch." I hesitated while holding the torch. The flashbacks of me and Alphaba came back to me, and I didn't know what was right or wrong before I knew what was better for the Munchkins, and threw the torch at the statue before going back to my bubble, retreating to my palace in uttermost shame and regret that I am in, uttering in deep sorrow that I am in while I know the truth about who is wicked and who isn't. Try as I may to tell them about them, to have pity or to feel bad for her, instead of scoring and mocking her, while still letting go of the shackles that Madame Morble and the wizard had me in for so long. I just wanted to tell Oz the true story of my dear friend Alphaba Throb.